Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany. I am a content creator, a teacher. I am trying to show you all the parts of my life, and I figured today I wanted to sit down, get ready with you as I get to school. It is currently 5:57 in the morning. I am tired and I am ready to get ready for work. So let's do that. Let's chit chat. Let's have a conversation. Let's do it. I've already washed my face. I took a shower this morning. I usually take a shower in the afternoons when I get home, but I liked getting up and taking a shower this morning. I felt like it woke me up a lot faster than had I not. I'm first going to go in with my PHA toner from the Inky list. I'm almost out and I need to order more. I know everybody has their opinions about this. I like it. It refreshes me. It makes my skin feel great. It's the Mario Badescu spray. Come at me.
Buddy, he's about to do something stupid.
I dare you. Come at me. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is this golden booster from Beekman. Next, I'm gonna go in with this different moisturizer. I'm watching the episode of The Office where Phyllis is Santa and Michael does not have a good time with that.
The name's Bond, Santa Bond. All of an eggnog shaken, not stirred.
And of course, we're gonna go in with our sunscreen, which is Sunbum. And I'm gonna go ahead and prep my brows. I just used this. It's the multi-peptide lash and brow serum from The Ordinary. I didn't even know they had this until I went to the mall and saw it. Let's go ahead and start our makeup and let's start chit-chatting.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It is February 9th, and I've had a lot of time to reflect on what I want this year to be and what I'm hoping will come out of this year. And the more that I think about it and the more that I think about what I'm hoping for and what I'm going for this year in my own life and in my own personal piece of the internet, last year I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel. That has never not been in question. You could go back and look at my YouTube and you can tell that I have always wanted to do a YouTube. I wanted to do makeup for a long time. But I always felt like I didn't deserve to take up a piece of the internet because I wasn't what was out there. I wasn't the skinny girl with the aesthetic house with the perfectly curated furniture and the perfectly curated Instagram and all of that. So I was like, I don't think that I am allowed to take up space. I just didn't think that I was allowed, and so I stopped doing it because, one, I am an instant gratification type of person, and I am fully aware of that, and I'm fully aware that YouTube is not instant gratification, and if you're in it for instant gratification, you're in it for the wrong reasons. And so because of that, I felt like I needed to take a lot of time to kind of figure out why I wanted to do it and what I wanted to do with my YouTube. And I'm still kind of not certain. You know, I watch a lot of YouTubers of different arrays, but I really like just sharing things. I like talking. I like hanging out with people. But I'm an introverted extrovert. I love being around people. I love talking to people, but there are days when I just don't want any type of human contact. My social meter goes down so quickly, and I don't know how to recover from that. I don't know how to handle that. And so what I've learned is I enjoy filming videos. One, I I've always been in the theater business. I've always been in acting, all of that type of thing. And so it's really nice to have a platform where I can talk to people and share, you know, my passions and things like that. And I would love to do things on theater, but I haven't been in a play since college. You know, as soon as I left college, I went and did the Disney college program. Then COVID happened, and then I got laid off, and then I came back home, and the whole world had shut down, especially theater. And so I didn't really get back into theater when everything started to reemerge. I didn't really get back into it. And then, because I started working at like the Home Depot just to like make ends meet, and then I met Brett, and then things just kind of happened, and I stopped filming on YouTube. I stopped doing all of the things. I didn't care. I was, you know, I was sad. I had lost everything that I had worked for, everything that I had done. And so here recently I started thinking back, like, why did I want to do YouTube so bad? I'm going to go with this ColourPop nude palette, the Nude Mood. And I started thinking, like, why was I so adamant that this was what I wanted to do with my life? Why was I so adamant that I wanted to do YouTube? And I really think it was the community that YouTube has, and the things that you can do with your life by just having a creative instinct. And I've always had that creative instinct, but I never really knew how to put it into place other than acting on a stage and reading a script and becoming somebody else. And so I wanted to learn for myself who I was and who I was as a person. And I feel like with every new age of life, I am becoming somebody new. And I think that's scary to think. Is like, I am definitely not the same person I was in high school. And like, it's weird that I keep going and seeing these people from high school, and I have to like be like, yeah, and they tell me stories, and they're like, oh my gosh, I remember when you did this. And I was like, yeah, I was a different breed back then. Like, I am not the same person that I was in high school, and I think that's weird. And the same goes for, I'm not the same person I was in college either. I'm genuinely not. I feel like I've grown up so much, and I've seen so much, and I've experienced life. Because if you would have told me in college that, like, I didn't end up getting the dreams that I had, and I didn't get to go and move to LA or move to New York and do the acting thing, I would have been devastated. I would have cried myself to sleep. But then at the same time, like, I think back, like, I have struggled so much since COVID. I have still not fully financially recovered from COVID, because COVID took a lot of my passions away. And I think that was hard for me to cope with. That, like, oh, I didn't have Disney anymore, and I loved Disney. Yeah, was I upset while I was there? Yeah, I wanted to just enjoy Disney, and I wanted to enjoy the magic, and I didn't want to really have to work. As I started to think about what it was that I wanted out of life and how I wanted to determine the rest of my life, YouTube just kept coming back into it. TikTok started to become really big. YouTube creation started being really big. And it was a lot different than when, like, I was in high school and when I was in college. Like, this was people's now full-on careers. Like, people could be at home and make a living out of this. And that was something that I thought, oh my god, like, I have to do that. Like, I have to. I love creating. I love being creative. I love doing that creative thing. And so I think basically my goal for this year, when I, like, look back at it and I kind of determine, like, okay, what are some of the major things that I want to accomplish this year? And I want to accomplish finally achieving my goal of starting a YouTube channel. But lifestyle is a lot, because I have become so motivated to share my lifestyle because of people like Sierra and people like Samantha and all of them who are bigger girls living in bigger bodies and are proud of that and not letting the internet shame them for being that. And they are able to post these videos and these content videos sharing their life and not feeling like they have to hide. They're allowing themselves to take up space in the internet, which has always been a really big thing for me. Is I'm not allowed to take up space in the internet. And I want everyone to understand, like, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, what your size is, nothing. You're allowed to take up space in the internet. You're allowed to make videos that make you happy and not feel like you're not allowed to do that because some person on the internet says, oh, they don't like your videos. Who cares? You know, who cares? They're still giving you views. They're still giving you comments. They're still making you money at the end of the day. So I think that was a big reason why I didn't do it in the first place, and like why I didn't continue is, again, I didn't think I deserved space on the internet.
One eternity later.
Okay, so this is my finished hair and makeup for today. I'm going to go put on my outfit. I'm going to finish getting ready for work. But I will talk to you all in my next video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you enjoyed talking to me and hearing me chat. And I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you ever hesitate on doing things because you feel like you're not allowed to take up space, or that you're not allowed to pursue things that you enjoy? I'm really curious to think and to see what you all have to say and some of the things that are important to you. I'm Brittany. I am so grateful that you are here. You are loved. You are kind. You are beautiful. I will see you all next Sunday. Have a good night. Bye.